Now, here's a quick one where a wife comes up with a very, very slick way to try to convince her husband to essentially give her permission to cheat through OnlyFans. Title: My wife, a 26-year-old female, approached me about starting an OnlyFans. One thing led to another, and now I'm really confused. Well, brother, at the end of this video, you'll be less confused. So for context, on Valentine's Day, my wife scheduled a Bordeaux shot for the two of us as a fun experience for the two of us. In what universe would that be fun for a guy? Come on here. After the shoot, she approached me about starting a couple's OnlyFans account, to which I responded that would be really fun. Smack! That's down the path to the dark side, dude. We have a close friend who also does OnlyFans. Pay attention to your friends hang out with. And she helped us set up our account and through the approval process. She also let us use her page as a template for our page. I noticed that our menu include female action as the type of content we would produce, and approached my wife asking if this was something she was interested in doing. She responded that she is completely straight. Sure. But that would probably sell, so she wanted to keep it on there and she'd be open to it. He's thinking, yes, I'm going to get some girl-on-girl action here. Well, she was counting on that. I told her she has my full permission to be with a woman as long as she never brings them around our home and our daughter. Good Lord, these morons have a child and they're going to do this bullshit as the worst possible thing in the world. After learning about her openness, I approached her with the prospect of having a threesomething, as I think it would be a very enjoyable experience and could be a good content as well. Yeah, I'm sure you were just thinking about the content, dude. She was open and accepting of the idea, and we discussed our boundaries. 2 days later, she wanted to revisit these boundaries and relax on our threesomething boundaries even more, and exclaimed how cool of a wife she is. Sure about that? So for the past week, we've been on Tinder. I've been on a couple's account, and she's been on a solo account looking for women. She set up a couple of dates with women and has talked about being excited but nervous about this new experience. She has a date with one today, so last night I took her out for dinner so we could just enjoy each other's company before this new venture. We talked about these new explorations joyously while driving to the restaurant. While out, I received a message from one of the women that interested in both of us, inviting us out for drinks a couple days from now, so I asked her if she'd like to do that. Immediately, it was like someone had flipped a switch. So you can see here, it's okay for her to reach out to other gals and arrange dates. But a woman reaches out to the husband and immediately flipped a switch. Gee, I wonder why. Immediately, she went from being okay with it to saying, "We are stopping all this. It's getting in the way of our relationship," and was very upset with me. I asked what changed her mind, and she just said she was no longer comfortable with it, and that going out with a woman made her uncomfortable as well. No, her having other women reaching out to her husband makes her uncomfortable. That's what's going on. So I'm not trying to force anyone to do anything what they don't want to do. So I said, okay, but I'd like to have a better conversation and communication in the future. That didn't go well either. I thought after our conversation last night that it was all over. But today she got ready and has left for her date with one of the women she was talking to. Now wait a second here. She doesn't want to talk about it with him. But she's allowed to go out and date with a woman, but he can't have some kind of thing going on for himself or arranging it with them. Oh, no. Now, listen to this. I don't really care if she's going out with someone. Smack. Idiot. But I just don't get how discomfort is her reason for not doing something I wanted to try that she was seemingly very open to. But discomfort for her going to a date didn't stop her from doing it. Every time I try to have this conversation with her about it, I get chewed out and yelled at. So I'm lost as to how to approach the situation. Any advice would be greatly appreciated. He says, let me also add that what bothers me about this is that the girl she's going out with has been lied to about everything. I was very transparent with the people interested in both of us, but she's told the girl that we've been separated for 6 months, she lives alone, etc. I'm just confused. Help me sort this out. Well, here's the deal. This whole OnlyFans thing was an elaborate setup to get permission for her to go out and hook up with other women. That's what's going on. I notice that she's lying to this other woman about her life. She's claiming that she's been separated for 6 months. She's single, lives alone. She's a complete liar. So this woman getting involved with her because she wants to obviously have playtime with girls has no idea. And this is an example how this happens to guys. They think they're with a single gal. They find out that she's married. Right? This woman is trash. Break up. And the fact that you're pulling this shit and you have a daughter, that's terrible. Okay? But this whole thing was arranged so she could go out and date other gals. A lot of times they ask for open relationship. Well, this is now a new way of coming up with things. Let's do OnlyFans. Seduce them with the potential they can get 3-somethings out of it. Of course, he's like, yes, I want to do that. That's awesome. And the second another woman reaches out to him, nope, not happening, because she doesn't want him talking to other women or him having playtime. It's all bullshit. This is not going to work, as these things usually go.